Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, another delivery from eBay. This is a Marx 400 with a double reduction motor. Picked this up for $7.50. It has a bad shell and it does not run. Guy said the motor is frozen, or the wheels are frozen solid. So for $7.50, if nothing else, I can use it for parts. Let's see what the problem is with this. But I've been looking for double reduction motors and of course spoked wheels. This has a double reduction motor. Haha. Good. No peanuts. Lots of newspaper though. Alright. There's the shell. Alright, there's the tinder, there's the motor. Alright, that's what we're after. Let me get this out of the way, hold on. Alright, now he said the shell is broken. So that's no big deal, I've got lots of 400 shells. It's not only broken, it's missing the rear plate, and it is really broken. Alright, so that's junk. Let's look at the tinder. Alright, standard 4-wheel tinder in decent condition, it looks like. Both couplers. So that's good. Anyway, here is the motor, which is what I bought this thing for. So let's see what the problem is. He said the wheels are frozen. Actually, he used the word locked. Alright. Double reduction motor. And the wheels are locked. That's for sure. Wow. Frozen solid, no doubt. The question is, why? It looks... I don't think they're frozen at all. Alright, hold on, let's take a look at this. Right. Big drop of oil on the output bearing. Let that soak in. And a drop of oil on the armature bearing, on the brush plate side. Alright, let's see what happens now. As you see. So, this thing has been sitting, obviously, for years. It is really, really tight. So, let's cheat. We'll use a quick shot of WD-40 directly into the armature, like that, and down into these gears, like that. And the problem is solved, it looks like. Alright, we'll pull the camera off the tripod. So, as I always stress, don't overlook the junk. So, we've got the wheels broken loose. The question is, will it run? Turn on the power. Let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Look at that. $7.50. Double reduction motor. Wheels were frozen solid. And as you see, it is up and running in less than a minute. And running absolutely perfectly. Wow, that's running really, really well. Now it has no headlight. It's out of a Marx 400, of course. Look at that. So you tell me, double reduction motor, was it worth $7.50? with the tender, and of course the shell itself is shot. But I've got lots of 400 shells or 490 shells. We can add a headlight to it. There's a lot of things you can do with this. But a double reduction motor up and running in less than a minute. $7.50 on eBay. And of course, did not run and the wheels were frozen solid. When all it needed was 2 drops of oil and 1 shot of WD-40. That is running just absolutely splendidly. Look at that. It is smooth, it is quiet. It's been sitting for years. It's had almost no runtime, as you can see. It looks virtually new. It's dirty, but there is nothing wrong with this motor at all. It needs to be cleaned and it needs to be lubricated. Other than that, it is running absolutely perfectly. It's really dry. Hear that? That's called galling. So a good shot of WD-40 down in those gears, and that's where the problem was. Those gears are dry as a proverbial bone. So in any case, it was definitely worth $7.50. There's no doubt about that at all. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on the unboxing. I'll get this thing lubed, and it's going to run absolutely splendidly. I have absolutely no doubt about that. It's already running. Now it's just a matter of getting it running well. It is really, really dry. So anyway, $7.50. As I stress, don't overlook the junk. So the shell itself is gone. There's really nothing I can do with it. It's broken there. It's missing the rear plate and the tab and slot. However, the tender is actually in fairly decent condition. It's dirty, but there's no damage to it that I see. It's complete. Both couplers, all 4 wheels. So in any case, $7.50 on eBay. Did not run. Wheels were frozen, or as he said, locked. And all it took was a couple of drops of oil. And all it needs now is to be cleaned and lubricated. This is running just absolutely splendidly. No problem with this at all. So it was definitely worth $7.50. If I only used it for parts, it was worth that much. So anyway, just want to do a quick video. Somebody's had this apart, it looks like. Probably trying to free up the wheels, not realizing that a couple of drops of oil is all that this thing needed. There's nothing wrong with this motor at all. Nothing. It is in perfect working condition. It had sat for so many years. And what happens, whatever oil was on it will solidify. And it just turns to glue, really. You know, it gets so thick and viscous and full of dust and dirt that it just binds the motor up. And you saw how quickly I broke this thing loose. A couple of drops of oil, 1 shot of WD-40, get some oil down into the moving parts, and these things will just literally take off. All this thing needs now is to be lubricated, cleaned, and run. As you see, this runs absolutely splendidly. $7.50 on eBay. Really, really difficult to beat that. I had no idea what the problem was. I didn't know if it had a bad armature gear, if one of the gears were broken, one of the teeth were broken. It's always difficult to guess what the problem can be when you're buying something from a description and a couple of photos. And he said wheels were locked. So I figured if nothing else, I could use it for parts. But as you see, another motor up and running with absolutely no problems at all. All this thing needs to be is cleaned, lubricated, and then run. So I'll put this in a shell. We'll run it around, see how it goes. Anyway, I just want to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.